everybody. Just making some loud noises over here real quick. Tonight we're gonna try to make the piñatas that I was supposed to make last week. Or Sunday. We'll see. I have an idea, but I don't know. I don't know. Gonna make a mess. That's what's gonna happen. Ah! Keep getting caught on a piece of tape that I have hanging up. Okay. Alright. Gonna be a circle piñata if you can't tell by the round ball I've got going on here. And a rainbow one. Because colors. Husband just invested in, well, not invested, started paying for a, music streaming service for us. And, I'm just so excited that I can listen to music without ads or it pausing on me because it feels like it. Because that's the design of the thing that I typically use. I'm not complaining about, or I am complaining. I'm not going to tell you which service, you can just guess. Now I just, unlimited all the time. I can turn the screen off on my phone. I'm just so excited. Save battery, just so exciting. But it's funny because I'm used to listening to what I'm listening to now, which is Sleep Token, on shuffle for whatever reason. That I forgot that the song that just came on is the next song on the album. Because now I'm just listening to the album. It's just my brain. I'm just so excited. It's like, best day ever. I was like, no wait, second best day ever. First day ever was being in Cirque. Second best day ever was was streaming service day, and third best day is getting married. my stepson goes, what? Priorities, man. Music is important. Yeah, save us time. Now that we got our strips, so I didn't do this on Sunday because I started feeling really under the weather. Like I've got a summer cold or something. I don't know. Really bizarre. My husband and I were watching the newer Matrix movie, and I was invested. Oh no, this might be a glue on the fingers night. The worst. The worst. No, it is. It's the worst. this was like the only time I could do this week, so it's a Friday night stream. So I'm gonna try my hardest here to cut little bitty strips. I think what I want to do is mark it halfway. So I'm only cutting to the halfway mark. And I'm doing like 1/16 strips. Something like that. Yeah. As best as I can, at least. Sorry if you can hear my Discord in the background. there was a fold, I'm just gonna cut that. Patience. Challenge. Gotta make sure I don't put my arm in glue, 'cause I'll be unhappy if that's the case. Need to stop singing. Alright, so I'm on the right track. Good to know. Break out a paintbrush because I'm not sticking my fingers in glue again. Can't make me. Okay. That'll be fine. Just kind of going round in circles and flaring as we go. Trying to flare as I go so that they don't get caught on, they don't get glued down. Looks like an eyeball. Ew, gross. Excuse me. I started choking because I was laughing. Oh no. Ugh. We're gonna let this guy dry for a little bit while we work on the next color, and that'll be blue. Alright. Blue. Blue. Sorry, I'm not so talkative tonight. It's just Friday. I got music playing in my ear, so preoccupied. Maybe should have only done like 2 layers of that, but that's okay. Prototype is prototype for a reason. Stop touching the glue, Bailey. It's like a precursor relaxing to the weekend ahead. We've got I've got a bridal shower this weekend, and then on Sunday we're throwing a little party for my stepson because he graduated 6th grade. That's exciting. His dad wanted to throw him something. I was like, it's 6th grade. I didn't do anything for 6th grade. I didn't do anything until high school, and even then. I don't know. It's fine. Any excuse to throw a party, right? It'll be nice. It's like pizza and cake and family. Feels like it's been, ooh, person. New person. Viper scare. 242. Oh my goodness. That's fine. I will Try to keep the talking to a minimum or to a low. Get some sleep. Thank you for joining me. But yeah, we're celebrating just a lot recently. I've had a bridal shower earlier in the month, and my birthday, and then a wedding last weekend, and Father's Day. Just one thing after the other here. Where are you from, Viper Scare 242? That means you're somewhere in Europe. Oh no, 242. Let's see, world clock. Czech Republic. Wow, you're my first from there. You're not making any issues. It's a quiet Friday. I'm glad to have a new viewer. Up late partying on a Friday? Guess not if you're watching the crafting channel on Twitch. Oh. That's fine. Sometimes partying is overrated. Oh, exciting. Congratulations. Wedding planning can be a lot of fun, but at the same time, very hectic. When is your wedding? Yes, very expensive. I don't know what they're like in the Czech Republic, but in the United States, our wedding cost altogether $37,000. And that's low for a wedding in the United States. September coming up. I wish you both many years of happiness. That's so nice. If I know people that spent that much on a wedding in the United States, but it was kind of like a backyard wedding. They didn't book like a catering venue or anything like that. Everything in the United States is expensive, so we just saved up for a while. But then I've known families to spend $50,000 on a wedding. It's very expensive here. business trip. San Antonio. San Antonio, I hear, is very nice. My mother lives down in Texas. She's been there. But I've never been to Texas, so I don't know. I would love to travel to Japan one of these days. I hear it's wonderful. Sure. I mean, travel the world if you can. The US has its pros and cons. I wish we could be a better example for what we idolize in this country. You know, freedom and happiness and things like that, and we just... A lot of the loud minority makes us out to be an ugly population, so it's unfortunate. We could be so much better than what we are, and we just keep arguing over basic human rights. But I'm glad you had a pleasant experience here. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure the issues are everywhere. It's really such a shame. We can't just treat everybody with kindness and love and acceptance. Everybody has to have an opinion and voice their hate in one way or another. It is a heavy topic, you're right. I think we're only getting through one pinata tonight. Holy crap. This is intense. Got 3 more colors? You said you play with, excuse me, you play with your fiance on PC. What do you like to play? So I make dollhouse miniatures, and this is going to be a piñata when it's finished. So I'll probably put a string, and it'll look like, hopefully, a piñata. And I can explain if that's not something that's in the Czech Republic. They're popular here for birthday parties. You fill them with candy or little toys, and you hang it up on the ceiling. Well, you hang it by a string from like the ceiling or over a tree branch, and then you hit it with a stick until all the candy comes out. League of Legends, okay. Rainbow Six Siege, I don't know that one. Diablo 2. My husband is in love with Helldivers. He also played League of Legends for a while. We watch the LEC and LCS, and he watches the Korean leagues. And I mean, it could be a big wow. But yeah, he's big into Helldivers. Such a funny video game to me. For Super Earth, right. Sure, definitely much like Super Troopers. I'm sure playing that game from an outside perspective is kind of how America looks in some ways, with how patriotic we are for no necessary reason. American flags in every front yard. Everybody is... yeah. My husband was playing with some Germans that were like, this is what we think America is like, is Super Earth. I mean, kind of. I mean, some of us do. I don't. I think it's unnecessary. Eagles everywhere. I mean, if you live... So I live near Philadelphia, and our football team, our American football team, is the Eagles. So we do see eagle flags or people with the Eagles shirts or hats everywhere. So yeah, you're not too far off with that one. Even more eagles, yes. But yeah, American flags, especially right now because, so at the end of May we have Memorial Day, and then July 4th is our Independence Day, and then at the end of September we have Labor Day, and for all of those holidays the decorations are American flags. So there are American flags everywhere from May to September, like more than people would normally have up. There's like, it's not just in front of the bank or the post office, like people have these flags hanging from their windows, or every telephone pole has a flag on it. They're just, it's obnoxious for a country that, I'm sorry, isn't that great. We could be so much better. In my opinion. Fourth of July. My best friend growing up had that speech from Independence Day memorized, and every 4th of July party she would recite it. Where did my pencil go? There it is. We're a very silly country. No, no, no. Don't apologize. It's not important. It's a day off from work at this point. Essentially, the day that we started a war with England wasn't even the end of our fight for independence. We were just like, hey, we're gonna start shit. And we did. And then we went to war for like 3 years. And then less than 100 years later, we had to fight ourselves because we're idiots. How open... Oh yeah, we're at the point now where it has ended, like, family relationships and friendships. People are more vocal than they have ever been about who they are voting for. And people are almost violently aggressive about their opinions. But for America, unfortunately, as my husband wonderfully said, it's two wings of the same bird flying in the same direction. Whether you are left or right in America, it is pretty much both the same. Yeah, famous tea throwing. Yeah, we knocked a couple of boxes off a ship. Yeah, whether people are voting for, I guess our options are Trump or Biden this election again. Everybody has something to say about it. And no matter who you vote for, you're wrong. So Biden is considered our Democrat. He is left-wing. Trump is right-wing, conservative, Republican. Right-wing. So if Biden loses, Trump will be president again. Both sides are scary, unfortunately. I appreciate that. I'm kind of just hoping a meteor falls out of the sky. Thank you for respecting my privacy on the matter. But honestly, I don't like either option. I don't know how we've gotten to this point that, like, these are our best two options. How did we get here? There's no one else. We send two 80-year-olds up there to run the country? Why? I just want, like, a meteorite that hits only America. Poor Hawaii. They don't deserve it. Neither does Alaska, really. Yeah, just Canada doesn't get hit, Mexico doesn't get hit, just the US. Right. Exactly. Canada's lovely. I would hate for Canada to get hit with a meteor. They've got their own problems. They keep setting themselves on fire. Oh no. No. Quebec, they're just... it's... Quebec is okay. Just don't talk to anybody there. That's a lose-lose situation. If you go into Quebec speaking French, they make fun of you, and if you go into Quebec speaking English, they don't want to talk to you, so just don't talk. My last boss was French, and he went to Quebec and they made fun of him for using French and not Quebecois, because the difference is the French that they speak in France has some words that they've picked up from other languages, like, you know, some Americanized words or words from German or things like that, and Quebecois makes up new French words instead of taking from other languages. So they refuse to say the word email. They'll say, like, whatever, the word they use is something electronic. And they made fun of my boss for using the word email. He's like, I'm French. They're like, not French enough. Which I thought was very funny. Yeah. You would be fine. Sorry if I keep singing music that's not playing. I've got my headphones on, so I hear I'm listening to something different than what you guys are listening to. And I have a tendency to sing. I can't help it. I feel like YouTube's gonna get me in trouble one of these days for singing songs that aren't mine. Two more colors. Do I know where the Czech Republic is? Oh, geography is so not my strong suit. Yes. I couldn't point to it specifically on a map, but I do know roundabout where it is. Now I want to make sure that I'm right before I say this out loud, because I'm going to make myself seem like an idiot if I don't know. I had a teacher in college who he said, I am from a country that no longer exists, and he was from Czechoslovakia. Which is the Czech Republic now. Right? Am I right? Yeah, I was going to be right. So, when you said it was 240 where you were, I knew it had to be roundabout near Germany. Below Poland, next to Germany, above Austria. But I knew you were near Germany. I have ancestors from Germany and Hungary, so I knew you fit somewhere in that puzzle piece. I'm glad I can make you smile. I guess it's just an American thing. We find other countries so fascinating because our country is so young. We have like this fascination with where our ancestors are from and, you know, the history of other cultures. Because, well, you know, America in and of itself is less than, not even, almost 300 years old. Though the Native Americans' culture have been here for much longer. We wiped out all our history, and then put our own in place, and then decided to be fascinated with everybody else's culture. So, but I like learning first and foremost, and I like learning about things that I am not a part of naturally. I think learning more about other people and other cultures makes the world less scary. There's so much out there that we don't know about each other. And I think learning about each other makes it a more friendly place. Sure, but at the same time, it's very strange how much we call ourselves a melting pot, but we only want certain things in the pot. Do you understand what I mean when I say that? We're very picky. which is sad. Probably the saddest part. It's such a shame. The fireworks? Somebody's setting off fireworks. See, this is what I mean. Why are we setting off fireworks? It's not a holiday. Because America, that's why. I don't know, I've had some pretty good Chinese hot pot like that. You start off with what was in the pot first and then just keep adding things. That's fine. That's like 1 and 1.1. I got it. I wish that wasn't fireworks and I wish it was thunder instead. We haven't had rain for like 3 weeks. And it was 100 degrees here today. Which is like 40, nope, 37 degrees where you are. Celsius. Lucky. I almost forget what rain looks like at this point. It's been so hot the last couple of days. so funny. I work outside for my job, so I'm very used to working outside in the heat, but even today you were just standing there and just sweating. Even in the shade, it was awful. I think it's 37. Let's see. Yeah, 37. Ha ha ha. Tomorrow's going to be worse. I learned some things in science. It's how to mentally convert Fahrenheit to Celsius and centimeters to inches. That's another thing America can't get right. Why aren't we using the metric system? Oh no. Gotta get some good sunscreen. I have SPF 100. Keeps my pale body from burning. My mom wanted me to make these in a traditional design, and the traditional design is shaped like a donkey. And I told my mom she's insane. told her she can make a donkey. So, in the US, they're shaped in a bunch of different ways. We have like flat circle kind of ones, or boxes, or globes like this. You can get ones that are shaped like a donkey. I don't know, I've seen a lot of different ones, but this was probably the easiest design that I could do. I could probably make one that looks like a donkey, but I don't know that I'd ever finish it. We'd be here forever. Oh, it's hilarious. But also, maybe those people should know better than standing so close to a child with a weapon. Yeah. I don't know. Kids falling is kind of funny. I hate to be that parent, but it is kind of funny when they fall. It's kind of funny when anyone falls. Anyone below the age of like 40. Just in case. Come prepared. I mean, you don't want that kid to be embarrassed forever, right? And have that trauma lingering in their head of, oh man, I hit this guy when I was trying to hit a piñata at 4. Talking about that in therapy in their later years. So reward them, give them candy. Oh. There's a look you get. Almost done. And then I can go to bed. And you should already be in bed. Have I been in the EU? No. I have barely left the United States. The furthest out of the states I've been has been to... We went to Honduras, Belize, and Mexico on our honeymoon. Sure. Well, my husband and I were talking about that the other day, how it's funny to a lot of people in the EU that, you know, we don't travel a lot in the US, and it's because our country is so big that it takes, like, I think 2 days to drive across Texas. So, like, for us to go from the East Coast where I am all the way to California, it takes like a week and a half. And there's a lot to see in the US, so for us to leave, not always necessary. In the smaller states, like where I live in New Jersey, we can get to four of the major metropolitan cities: Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, and Washington, D.C., within a 4-hour drive. However, that's because our states are so small on the East Coast. But as soon as you go past the Mississippi River, the states are ginormous. Oh, yeah. Yeah, close for us is 4 hours. People will just go to, like, New York City for a day trip. And they'll be like, oh, we don't have to stay over, we'll drive home. Not even a train. Drive. Plus, you want to see, you know, mountains, deserts, savannas, snow-capped, like, glaciers, and tropical islands, and swamps, and cities, and gorgeous forests. You can see that all in the United States. You don't have to leave the United States to get all of that. They're just too big. We do have eagles. We have eagles around here, actually. Bald eagles. In the southern part of the state are very common now. I'm not a patriot, though. I mean, I am. I know that our country can be something great. I like the ideals that we were founded on. But I think our country's in a little bit of a disarray right now. Smushed my fringes on the bottom. Flip them back up. Sure. Isn't that how it typically is? Yay! That took so long. Pinata! And now to make 6 more. Not tonight, though. We're calling it a night. It was a lot. And then we're gonna put a hook or something in the top and a string. Alright, and it's done. And so am I. Big stretch. Alright, well, that was an adventure. And I appreciate you being here for it. You get to hear my spiel, that I talk about all of my miniature stuff. So I want to thank you for joining me tonight, and whoever else was in the chat that didn't talk along. I appreciate everybody watching. My name is Bailey Carr Zimmerman. I am the owner of Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I've been making miniatures for the past 4 years, and I have been collecting for 26 years now. If you like what you see and you want to watch more videos, I try to stream on Sunday nights at 7:30. I skipped this past weekend, that's why I'm doing tonight. But I will be streaming again on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is like 1 o'clock in the morning for you. This Sunday I will be setting up my dollhouses for summer, so I hope you'll join in for that if you can. And then next week we're doing a super stream, which means I'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we're going to be doing pride decorations, which will be fun because I love to support my friends who are in the LGBTQ community. What else? If you want to watch any previous videos, you can do so on my YouTube at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. And likewise, if you're watching this on YouTube and want to join in, like I said, Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. My Etsy is back up and running with everything that I have in stock right now. The things that I'm making this year will be posted at the end of the year, after we go to the Philadelphia Miniatura in November. But my Etsy is Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I have a sale going on right now. If you use the promo code Happy B-Day Bailey, and I'll write it out for you guys somewhere, piece of paper. You'll get 30% off your order. And that's good until the end of the month. And that Etsy is Blueberry Hollow Minis. Check that out. What else? If you want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you can do so at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures, and if you want to follow me on TikTok, it's Blueberry Hollow Minis. If you're a miniaturist yourself or know of any mini makers or want to get into mini makers, you can join my free Miniaturist directory. It is a website that is a free resource to join and access. That details many vendors, shows, clubs, podcasts, museums. What else? We've got recreationalists on there. It is just one big resource that is a passion project for me, so I hope you will go and check that out. If you want to read my blog, this year we're doing a food blog of foods of the Hollows. The Hollows being my dollhouses. You can check that out at blueberryhollowminiatures.wordpress.com, and every support, subscribe, and follow makes me smile. You can also support me on Patreon, where I have try to upload exclusive content on there at least once a month. For as little as $1 a month, you can get exclusive content to things like interviews that I've done with my grandmother, who created the hollows, or commission work that I've done, or my HO train scale project that I'm doing. But yeah, check it out. That's Patreon at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. And if I rambled and you didn't catch any of that, you can check out my link tree, which is linktr.ee/blueberryhollowminiatures. All of my links are in the About Me section, either on my Twitch or my YouTube, so check it out. Thank you again for joining me tonight. I am gonna go to bed, and you guys should too, because it's late here, which means it's even later where you are. So have a wonderful night. I will see you guys on Sunday. Thank you again for joining. Love you guys. Bye-bye.